guys, so I didn't plan on doing an eating show today because, well, we just didn't plan it, right? So I decided, Joe was like, oh, hungry, I want lunch. So I decided to make some fajitas. What I did was I took some chicken breast meat that you buy without the bone and skin and stuff, you know, like strips. Jada showed me how to beat it with the rolling pin so it can be flat, so it could cook fast. I cut it apart with the shears to bite-sized pieces like this. Camera's kind of far, you might not be able to see this. And I put my red, yellow, and orange peppers that my viewer Terry taught me to eat because I don't like the green one, it gives me indigestion. And I have some onions, and I just put a bunch of spices, whatever was in the cabinet. And we're gonna eat this with corn tortillas because I don't have flour, but corn's healthier for you anyways. It's warm still. So,
okay, we're gonna dig in now.
Joe always has to put pepper on everything. I don't. I already have black pepper and cayenne pepper on this, so that's good enough for me. Oh, you want the Joe? You want some of that guacamole salsa? No? Yes? Man, this fuck don't work. Okay, guys. Let me holler for Joshua so he can go get that for us. Josh! He says coming. He's such a good kid. No, Joe can eat like 3 of these, right? With the tortilla. I choose not to. I could probably stuff it down, but I choose not to. And I see a lot of people do these mukbangs, and they're engorging themselves. If I'm not gonna engorge myself to get views. I'm just gonna eat what I would normally eat. Okay, Josh, could you bring the avocado salsa from the fridge for us?
Yep.
Just to have something else to go on it. And somebody asked me, I forget who, that asked me what happened to the story time. And I don't know if it was story time that we used to tell at the vlog because they asked it at the cooking channel. So I'm thinking it means the story time when we're eating. Joe never talks when he eats. He just eats. He's just like, I need to eat. I need to eat.
You might choke.
You're spitting on me. What do these people say? Monkey no talk when they eat? Huh? Or parrot? Parrot no talk when they eat. Parrot no talk when they eat. So, I don't put a lot of this because it has MSG. You want more? Joe can eat it. I have trouble with it. So when we go and eat out, we can't sit like this side by side because Joe's hearing impaired and he won't hear what I'm saying. He has to look right in my face. So we sit opposite each other all the time when we eat, and then we can talk. But I don't like to talk to him when I'm eating either because he'll have me repeat what I said, and then I'm chewing right at that same time because I talk before I chew. And when he says, huh? And I have to repeat it, then I'm biting the insides of my mouth. Oh my God. The trials and tribulation of living with a hearing impaired person. Y'all don't even know.
Pop you up on the head.
Mommy or Linda. Josh, there's some over there for you.
I'm making one right now.
Both this thing is good. You guys need to try this.
It's on your lips, something on your lip. Pepper. Pepper is on his lip, guys.
Take it out. Kiss it out.
He's gonna go kiss it off. Okay. So I think my favorite food is this kind of food, like Mexican type food. Spanish food, I don't know what they call fajitas.
Chicken fajitas.
I make the steak kind, the shrimp kind. You know this is expensive. At Pantry, there's a restaurant over here that has the mariachi music at night. The chicken one is probably $16 now, right? The chicken used to be like $10, $11 once upon a time. The steak was like $1 or $2 higher, and the shrimp was always like at $16. I think that the shrimp is at about $20 now. We haven't gone in a while. We knew the guy that used to make the menu, so we would see when the prices change. And if you get the triple where it has the chicken, the steak, and the shrimp in it, what's that called again? I have it at my site. I forget the name of it, but that is super expensive. I'm gonna look it up and tell you the name of the one with the 3. Josh is coming. Show yours, Josh. Let me see.
From Johnny Mama?
I'm seeing one.
Well, Josh, I was telling the viewers that we're not gonna binge when we do our mukbangs.
Speak for yourself.
I'm just supposed to speak for myself. Joshua can binge because he eats like one meal a day.
Yeah, yeah.
His breakfast is always the same thing: 1 egg,
Mm-hmm.
1 piece of ham, and 1 piece of sourdough toast, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And some milk.
Yep, and half a cup of milk.
Half a cup of milk.
Small cup.
But his dinner is huge. And I don't know if you guys know, but I used to be close to 300 pounds. And I lost my weight through doing Atkins. I wouldn't advise that. I'm glad I lost the weight, but that's not a good plan. And so ever since then, I just try to eat less and less and less. You know what I mean? Like in my plate, I have the meat and I have the peppers, and I'm going to eat maybe 2 of the tortillas because that's carb. So I'm not like really strict with watching my carb, but I am kind of strict with watching my carb. Because once upon a time, I could probably eat 4 tortillas, but I'd go 1 or 2 now. Huh?
Already getting full.
What do you want?
Full.
So if you find you're already getting full, don't eat any more tortillas. Just eat your meat and your vegetables.
Can you see?
You guys, that's why I didn't want to leave the door on the camera open because I know Joe's going to look up there.
Oh,
Look at the lens.
okay.
You put a big red dot right there on top of the lens. Lens.
I'm looking at the lens.
This is good, Don. I have to chew really well because I don't want to have any stomach issues.
Same, plus I want to leave room for the
He eats faster than I do because he doesn't chew. He swallows. Huh?
plus I want to save room for that fried chicken dinner.
I'm going to use the rest of the meat to make like chicken fingers. Or chicken tenders, whatever they call it at Norm's.
It's fried chicken. I don't know what we can eat for our side though.
But these are like real easy meals. You know at the Bear Pantry Show, we like to make the meals easy. I really appreciate that you guys are enjoying these things because I needed to add something else to the channel. You know? I'm not being disrespectful by looking at my phone while I eat. I hate when people do that, but I wanted to find the last video to see if I can answer some of your stuff, huh?
This is the way my grandaunt used to eat in Belize. With her finger like this. Pretty good, huh?
That was good.
That's the way the Hindu people eat.
That was from your mom's side, the auntie? You can't find the, I have too many channels. Oh, I'm uploading something right now, the review channel too.
Yep. I wish we could put a little picture at that of what it's like, whatever my thing is now. My
Look
thing
at that picture, Josh.
my thing was awful now. I had to put more tape on it because it broke.
Can you get the, I don't know what we're gonna do for this picture. Nobody took a picture of this fajita. Get a camera, Josh. See how we roll?
Then hit one off the
Backwards. It's too far. This is gonna come close up on this.
Ah, you have a tight old gun on the selfie stick. Ow.
I don't know why you dropped mine.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get in the way real quick.
Joshua says I'm uncultured. What does he know?
when you're hungry, how fast you eat like this, eh?
That's people that's starving on the street, Joe, not you that have 3 meals a day. Okay, so Sandra says, hi Babs and Joe, that burrito looks good. I love it. Sandra loves the mukbangs. And then Helen wants one. Helen's like, OMG, I want one. And then Green King says, anytime I visit LA, I make sure I hit that spot. So I guess they like to go to Chalolita. We're going to have to meet there, Green King. Then this Enid McField says, where's the story time? Okay, Enid, I'm trying here. I tried. And Nathaniel says, I love it when you and your husband both saved half of your burrito, so the shared experience with Jada and Josh was great. It is a Belizean thing. We do that as well. Love to see you doing these shows. See if you can get the stuff Joe leaves out on the side of the burrito so you can put it in later for Josh. That's an excellent idea. I never thought of that. And this guy says, Dion Daniel says, you have to go to El Gavilan. You know, there was a song that Pedrito Fernandez used to sing when I was a little kid. Gavilan, pio pio. Gavilan, tau tau. So we're going to have to try that, okay? And then Sugar says some places won't let you film. And some will sponsor for advertisement. And that's fine. That's cool. Maybe when we go back, that guy will pay some money next time or give us a free burrito or something.
And you know it's nice to do like this.
You just have to be nasty. What do you guys like? You guys like my new spot for doing the eating shows from? The couch with this little table. Because this little center table thing has these hard pieces of chicken. Put watermelon mukbang.
That's again.
Oh my god! Did you all see that? Joshua put his nail in the watermelon.
That's how strong they are. I still know cut through metal.
Something wrong with that child.
What's up, Wednesday? What's up, baby Wednesday?
No chico con pegata.
Ain't got nothing to give, boy. Girl.
It's a girl. We don't get no boy dogs. They pee everywhere. She's over here begging.
Are we good?
Hmm?
Good. How long it's supposed to be?
Stop.
You have to get to completion, and Mama's not done yet. What? Okay.
This is what I go through with Joe.
Well, you gotta go to. Oh, I thought you just put it on and watch you eat a little while and move
Tell
on.
people some story. I want story time.
I'm saving all my stories
I'm
for when
not
I'm
too
on
much of a
camera.
story, man. That's for sure. I can come and eat my food and move on. But I guess I gotta get used to telling the stories now and again.
He is so unromantic to go to dinner with.
Yes.
He never makes eye contact with you. Because he's always scanning the restaurant for what? I don't know, the killer. What do you scan the restaurant for?
He's alert to his surroundings.
Just a nosy into other people's plates.
Just looking around. Just look around.
Right?
I feel rushed every time I eat with him.
I look at you, but I don't have to look at you every minute, just after day. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. When I first got married to Joe, we would go to parties and Joe loves to dance and I suck at dancing, but I do it because he's my husband. And if I don't do it with him, somebody else will.
I used to win competitions when I danced.
Oh, Joshua used to win competitions because he would do the split. Anyway, Joe has a dance where he turns his back to you. And he's looking to see who else looking at him, right? You know how many times Joe turned around and I'm sitting?
You don't listen to her, she crazy.
Tell them about the time they tried to steal a car at the condo, but then they were too stupid because they couldn't figure out the thing.
Drive your car?
Yeah, I remember they broke the window, they got in there, but they couldn't get it to move because they had like some weird thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, told the story. Nailed it.
Whatever he said.
You don't remember? I remember it. I remember because those condos sucked. Everybody was all like...
All I remember about that is that they broke the glass and they left their blood on it.
They left their blood?
Mm-hmm.
What did they do? Punch it?
Fingerprints in the blood.
And they still catch
The cops came. I called the cops.
Yeah.
And they said, what do you want me to do about this? This is a cold crime. I didn't know what that meant, but I guess it meant that they don't care to look into it because it's not a hot lead. And I said, they're his fingerprints.
According to them, they just worked in the car and that's about it. She still had the car.
Because like Joshua said, they couldn't take it because the car had some kind of locking thing that was built into the car. And it was an Oldsmobile, right, Joe? That was the third time in 1 week they broke into the car.
Yep.
And this time they left their evidence. The cops was like, why do you guys live here? I'm like, I'm buying this condo. I just can't pack up and leave like these renters that live next door to me.
Right? Because you don't know our financial situation, Mr. Police Officer.
You're too slow.
This is how it is at
When you get
restaurants.
your food to eat, you don't get your food to play with it. You get your food, you eat it, and
She's entertaining our guests and the camera.
You guys think I'm playing with this food?
Too slow.
You eat too fast.
No.
You don't have indigestion?
Mm-mm.
I've always had stomach issues, so I have to eat. I don't eat and drink. You're never gonna see a drink here when I'm eating. I eat and I wait a half hour before I drink because that's what you need to do so your saliva can break down the enzymes in the food and stuff.
Is my mouth greasy?
Go bring something for me to wipe up my face. Please, he's rushing me.
See?
Oh, skin.
When we go eat out, he uses this to wipe his face. It's so nasty.
I'm at home. I can do what I want. I'm at home.
Or
When I go, it's different.
go wash your hands and then come back and drink something that you're gonna drink.
Water.
Whatever it is. It doesn't matter.
Mira cerveza.
Tequila.
That was Wednesday thinking she was
And the
in
dog is growling. I can't finish this. I'm gonna set it aside for Josh later. So, Roomba Josh.
No, Roomba. We can't say Roomba. Automated vacuum disc machine. There you go. They didn't pay us. Oh, my head's caught up. I have a long torso. Huh?
You're too tall in the body.
I am. I have a really long torso and then these little stubby legs. I don't have dancing legs.
I love onion.
Me too. Me too. Especially when it's like this. What do you call it? Sauteed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it raw. I like it cooked.
Yep.
I can peel it and not cry.
Yeah, she's built up immunity to that. Where'd he go? I thought he was supposed to...
I think something's wrong with me because they say when you cut into an onion, the onion releases a sulfur
That's his
in the air to
defense.
protect itself, you know, from the elements outside. And you reject the sulfur, and so your body, so the tears run to wash it out of your eyes because you get some of that blast in you.
Mm-hmm.
My tears don't run to wash it out. What the hell's wrong with me?
I don't know. Maybe you're the one.
I might become a superwoman, and when the asteroid hit and stuff, I'm going to be the only one alive.
That's depressing.
I'll shoot myself.
That's so depressing. Well, I'd mess around a little bit, then get depressed, then shoot myself.
Watch it be the mist,
Oh.
and everybody's really alive, and I shoot myself stupid.
As soon as you shoot yourself, as soon as you're about to lose consciousness and die, it's just like, oh, hey, everybody's back.
Who does the mist?
Stephen King, I believe.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Me and Joshua don't like M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
No. No.
What's his real name?
M. Night Shyamalan, I think.
We call him M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong because his movies are stupid.
His movies are awful. Every once in a while he'll get a good one, but usually it's like, oh, they wrote a story about that before, so he had something to work with. But what's the saying? Even a clock is right 2 times a day or something like that. It can happen. Eventually you gotta make it hit a hit somewhere, right? If you keep trying. I'm out.
Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this mukbang, this eating show. Like I said, it wasn't going to start out to be an eating show. I was just making a quick lunch, but it looked so beautiful when I was done that I had to go steal this little tabletop thing out of Jada's room to put it on this footstool, spread my little tablecloth, and just put on everything. It's all purty. Josh, thank you for being a part of the show. Wednesday, stop watching me. Joe, thank you for being a part of the show.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you guys, I believe, Monday with a cooking show. I haven't stopped cooking, you know. I have a cooking show for you guys on Monday because today is Saturday. I might edit this and put this up for you guys tomorrow. And I'll see you guys on Monday with a cooking show, and then we're going to keep doing more of these and keep doing more kids try. If for you guys that asked me at the last video with the kids trying the pickled stuff from Sam, I'll put the address on this video in the description below to where you can send stuff for the kids to try. We just ask that it comes sealed like the way Sam's stuff was sealed because of safety reasons. You know, safety in shipping it and safety for the kids to open it and try it, all right? So we'll see you guys again real soon. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. You can check me out on BBN9 in Belize, find me on social media, and check out my other 2 channels.